You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, YNR fans. Did you notice the really warm greeting that Cole Howard gave to Ashley Abbott at Crimson Lights? Victoria Newman noticed it and she did not like it one bit, and then she shut it down. But do you recall why Victoria has such a good reason to get prickly when she sees Ashley near Cole? Well, we're going to dig into Cole and Victoria's messy past and give you the answers you need, because it looks like this is going to come up again very soon. So let's delve into Cole and Victoria's messy, soapy past, but please click subscribe if you have not already. So I've heard some people complaining that Eddie Peck is looking a little worse for wear, not as fresh-faced as he was on Young and the Restless back in the day when he was playing, an 18-year-old. Maybe so. I do think that men get away with that stuff where viewers tend to be more hard on women, and that's why women end up, Botox and all this stuff. Eddie Peck looks like he just rolled out of whatever bed he'd been in and showed up on the set. I will say that, but I like him. Professor Cole Howard is an Oxford University teacher over in England. He's also a novelist, and he showed up in Genoa City at age 18 back in 1992. His middle name is actually Victor because his mom, Crazy Eve Howard, thought Victor Newman was his father. Pretty awkward considering his entanglement with Victoria Newman. So in addition to Victoria, Cole got busy with her mom, Nikki Newman, with Chance's mom, Nina Webster, and also with Ashley Abbott. Talk about a messy list of romances. So Victor was told that Cole was his son, and he asked his mom, Eve, to bring the boy to town. But then the mustache was off on one of his little walkabout things. I think he was in Kansas at the time when she arrived. So Nikki hired Cole as this hot young stable boy at the ranch, moved him into the tack house, and Nikki started bedding him. And while they were fooling around, she offered to help him get his novel published, of course. And Victoria wanted Cole, and she told him, but he decided to keep on boinking her mom, at least for a while. But then he finally fell for Victoria, who'd fallen for him. And after his mom, Eve, died from an infection from a mosquito bite, he and Victoria eloped to Vegas, and they got hitched there. But by the time they got back, Victor was also back and completely shocked them and said, "Oh, no, you have to get annulled right now because you are half siblings." So it was all very flowers in the attic, icky at the time. And then Nikki was trying to get back into Cole's pants after the annulment, but he was kind of over her by then. So Cole went to track down Victoria after a DNA test proved he was definitely not her brother. So, that's one box Vicky can uncheck, brother lover, just ew. So they remarried because their first marriage was annulled, and they were happy for a time, but then Victoria started smooching a coworker at the same time Cole was getting way too close to Nina. That kind of all died down, but then Ashley Abbott became a huge issue for the young couple. So Cole got Ashley's permission to base his new novel's main character on her, and so they were spending a lot of time together discussing the project, blah, blah. Victoria was really annoyed, and she kind of left town to decompress and to think. But then her leaving annoyed Cole because she would take off on him for business and just to be by herself. And she was just traveling more often than he liked. So he turned to Ashley. At first, it was just stolen kisses and complaints about Victoria. But then Victoria came home and caught them kissing, packed up, and just left him. So after both women had fought over him for a while, Cole decided to propose to Ashley. She said yes, but by then Victoria was pregnant with his child, the child that is Claire Grace Howard. Victoria tried to tell him she was pregnant, but Ashley interrupted, and it turned into this whole thing. So Victoria just was like, screw this. She went ahead with the divorce without even telling him she was pregnant. And Neil Winters offered to pretend to be her baby daddy to help her out, and he even proposed to Victoria. Cole confronted her, and Victoria lied. She denied she was even pregnant at all, but then later she came completely clean to him that she was carrying his baby. So Cole said he definitely wanted to be a dad to their baby, but he was going to keep moving forward with his plans to marry Ashley. And for a while, Victoria stuck with her engagement to Neil. But Victoria's little girl had to be delivered early because Victoria's appendix ruptured and she needed emergency surgery. So their baby supposedly died, but the recent retcon revealed that Jordan had actually stolen little Claire. Then there was this whole thing with Cole chasing Ashley around Europe, suspecting her of an affair with some other guy. Victoria was chasing Cole. Ashley then decided that a baby could save their marriage, but Cole said no thanks. He divorced Ashley and got a teaching job over at Oxford University in England and left town. Now, with Cole back, I will say Victoria hasn't really shown any signs of romantic interest in her ex-husband. But now that Ashley saw he's back and, she's single after her Tucker split, then Victoria might decide to stake her claim. We may get another love triangle resurrected from Y&R's dusty bookshelf. I will say this. I'm slightly more interested in an Ashley, Cole, Victoria thing than I am in a Phyllis, Danny, and the Bug thing. Slightly more, but I'm not in general a fan of love triangles. I feel like they're the lowest form of lazy writing that soaps like to beat to death. So I do expect Victoria is going to make her split with Nate Hastings official. They've not been together in so long. You may have forgotten they're dating, but they never officially said, okay, it's over. And declaring that seems long overdue. Tucker, meanwhile, is interested in Audra, but trying to leave a door open in case Ashley gives him another chance, and Audra does not appreciate that one bit. And when Tucker finds out Ashley has another ex in town who's single, he might make a scene, and that could be fun too. Also, I haven't noticed Cole showing any romantic interest in Victoria either. He's known where she was all this time. He never stopped into Genoa City to see her, but the fake text from Victoria is what got him to come back to the States. So maybe there's something there. Also, Cole was really quick to compliment Ashley and say she's as beautiful as ever when they hugged. So is he going to develop feelings for one or both of his ex-wives, both Victoria and Ashley, or will they leave romance out of his return completely? I didn't see signs of a romance, but then after his scene with Ashley and Victoria was giving her all that side eye, it could be on the way pretty soon. So what do you guys think? Are you interested in seeing Cole get back with Ashley or with Victoria? And we have another love triangle in play on the CBS soap opera. Definitely comment, let me know what you think. Please click subscribe if you haven't already, because it really helps the channel, and come back every day because we're always here talking Y&R 7 days a week. And this is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.